Antigone, the first feminist, is the protagonist of the play named after her. Antigone is a Greek tragedy written in 441 BC by Sophocles, an ancient Greek playwright. Antigone is part of the Theban plays. Antigone, devoted daughter, loving sister, princess, carer, believer, extremist. Her beliefs clash with those of her uncle Creon, father, husband, lawmaker, protector, king. It's an ancient story about the war between individual and state, law and conscience, and heart and head. The chorus recounts the events leading to Antigone's tragedy. Oedipus, Antigone and his men's father, had two sons as well, Eteocles and Polynices. Upon Oedipus's death, it was agreed that each would take the throne from one year to the next. After the first year, however, Eteocles the elder refused to step down. Polynices and 6 foreign princes marched on Thebes. All were defeated. The brothers killed each other in a duel, making Creon king. Creon, the new ruler of Thebes, had decided that Eteocles will be honored, but Polynices will be in public shame. The rebel brother's body will not be sanctified by holy rites and will lie unburied on the battlefield, prey for carrion animals like worms and vultures, the harshest punishment at the time. Outside the city gates, Antigone tells Ismene what Creon has ordered. Furthermore, Creon has declared that anyone attempting to bury Polynices shall be publicly stoned to death. Outraged, Antigone reveals to Ismene a plan to bury Polynices in secret, despite Creon's order. When Ismene timidly refuses to defy the king, Antigone angrily rejects her and goes off alone to bury her brother. Creon discovers that someone has attempted to offer a ritual burial to Polynices and demands that the guilty one be found and brought before him. When he discovers that Antigone, his niece, has defied his order, Creon is furious. Antigone makes an impassioned argument, declaring Creon's order to be against the laws of the gods themselves. Enraged by Antigone's refusal to submit to his authority, Creon declares that she and her sister will be put to death. Haman, Creon's son who was to marry Antigone, advises his father to reconsider his decision. The father and son argue, Haman accusing Creon of arrogance and Creon accusing Haman of unmanly weakness in siding with a woman. Haman leaves in anger, swearing never to return. Without admitting that Haman may be right, Creon amends his pronouncement on the sisters. Ismene shall live, and Antigone shall be sealed in a tomb to die of starvation, rather than stoned to death by the city. The blind prophet Tiresias warns Creon that the gods disapprove of his leaving Polynices unburied and will punish the king's impiety with the death of his own son. After rejecting Tiresias angrily, Creon reconsiders and decides to bury Polynices and free Antigone. But Creon's change of heart comes too late. Antigone has hanged herself, and Haman, in desperate agony, kills himself as well. On hearing the news of her son's death, Eurydice, the queen, also kills herself, cursing Creon. Alone in despair, Creon accepts responsibility for all the tragedy and prays for a quick death. The play ends with a somber warning from the chorus that pride will be punished by the blows of fate.